Hi, I'm Jamie Gough, part of Team Titleist here at the lovely Abu Dhabi Golf Club. Today I'm going to give you a tip on putting. And people often ask me, what do great putters do? What is the one common thing? I'd say there's not necessarily one common thing. They do 3 or 4 really good things, but they do them well. Obviously reading greens and that type of thing is a whole new ball game and another ball game, but from a structural point of view in putting, there's 3 or 4 things I like to teach. I like to teach eyes and head that don't waver around too much, specifically the eyes. So as much as you can, focus on not moving your eyes too much. I like to teach that putting is pretty much done with the eyes directly over the ball or fractionally inside the ball. That way you'd make a stroke that is square to square or fractionally in to out. You don't necessarily want to cut across the ball or hook it too much, but within parameters, everything works as long as it repeats. The other thing I like to see when I teach putting is putters must use the arms and shoulders well. Right? What I mean by that is I've never really seen a good putter putt with a lot of wrists. Maybe 45, 50 years ago when the greens were not quite as smooth as they are now, but most of your good putters, whether they're claw putters or cross-handed putters or even the guys who putt with a long putter, they don't use a lot of wrist. So drills for that, the one that I use with my players a lot is pretty much try and get the palms facing each other and focus on using the shoulders. What I teach with that is actually to put the palms together on the putter, flat like that, get your elbows a nice bend apart, and then just focus on moving the putter with the shoulders. And you'll notice how that moves in what we would term as a pendulum fashion. I almost liken it a little bit to having a baby and just rocking a baby. So put the palms together, nice and straight like that. Focus on just moving the arms and shoulders. And you'll notice when you do that, there's not a lot of wrist motion and there's not a lot of independent motion. So that's your feel. You're trying to repeat essentially what would be a pendulum motion. You'll also notice with that tip, the putter goes back and through at a similar tempo. Most good putters have good tempo when they stroke it. You don't want to get too short and hit it. You don't want to get too long and decel. You want to try to get the feeling of a pendulum motion. Those 4 or 5 tips will help your putting. Quiet eyes, arms and shoulders, not moving around with the head. You'll hold a lot more putts. Good luck.